This is the 2003 MG ZT, which I have for sale on Gumtree. It's the 2-litre CDTI model, which is the BMW diesel engine, so that's really nice. And it's also the 135 horsepower model, which means you've got that extra bit torque, you've got that extra bit horsepower, which always comes in handy. The car itself, if I have a little walk around, is absolutely immaculate. It's had 2 previous owners before myself who've looked after it religiously. It's had everything it needs. It's got a fully stamped up service book. It's in brilliant nick. 17-inch alloy wheels, which are nice, and it has got great tyres on all of them. The wheels are in really good nick as well. It's got neat little touches, like it has the reversing sensors, which come in handy with it being a rather big car, and it also has the front fog lights and so on, which make it stand out. And it is a really, really nice look around the outside. Absolutely brilliant condition. If we open the door, the first thing you'll notice is the really rather rare leather and Alcantara blue seats. Now, this was a really rare option on the 75s and the ZTs. And this one's been selected, and it really is great because they're very comfy, but they look great as well. The only thing about those, and best to be honest, but there is a small mark on the bottom where they have frayed a little bit in the driver's seat, but it is really common on the 75s and ZT seats, and it isn't that bad because it hasn't actually torn, so it's just a little bit marked, but you barely notice it really. They are electric, the driver's as well being a memory seat, which is where you've got 3 separate positions for the driver's seat, so if more than one person drives the car, there's no arguing about who left the seat where, because you can just hold the button and it puts it in 3 separate positions for you. That's great. Inside, it's got every toy possible. It has the full screen satellite navigation system, which has a recent disc in it as well, so it's got really up-to-date maps. It's got the tape player and the radio, and also a 6-disc CD changer in the glove compartment, which is neat. Dual zone climate control, you can have the different temperature on both sides of the car, and it's got cruise control, quite a rare option on the ZTs. This one has it, and it just means going along the motorway you don't need to use your driver's foot. Also got the full screen trip computer there as well, so you can see your average miles to the gallon, you can see how far you've got left to go before you'll need to fill up again, and stuff that comes in handy. But if we take a seat inside, just pull the door shut, you also see you've got your all 4 electric windows, which work great, and you've got your electric heated mirrors, which work fine as well. There's an automatic windscreen wiper function, so it'll come on automatically when it rains. You're not going to have to panic and try and find the stalk. It does it for you, and lots of little things like that. It's such a nice car to be in. Just turn on the ignition, get the steering lock off with one hand, glow plug on, and what you'll notice when it comes through is it has 102,000 miles. This is nothing for a diesel engine, so it's really low mileage for the engine. You're going to see a long life from this car, and like I say, it's been well looked after, so perfect. Radio comes straight on. We'll just turn Katy Perry down, that's good, and we'll just fire it up to make sure it's in neutral. So fires up straight away, sits nicely on the revs, and yeah, it's just really, really nice. These modern diesels, not too loud, not too bad, nice and quiet. Yeah, it's just such a nice driver. Pulls like a train, the gearbox is great, the handbrake is good, which is honestly rare for one of these, and yeah, it's such a nice car. So if you'd like to know anything more about it, or if you want to come and have a look, or you want to come and have a test drive, by all means get in touch with us. You can just send off a text or ring us or send an email and I'll get back to you. But thank you very much.